everyone, and thank you for being here today. We're excited to present our project on connection tool for international students. Before we begin, let me introduce our team and our group mates. Zihao, Mladen, and Keno, and me, Zohreh, all collaborating closely to bring this idea to life, and we hope you'll find it both useful and inspiring. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about project. The objective of this project is enhancing family communication for international students through IoT solutions. Why it matters. The rise in young adults recollecting for studies and work has led to emotional disconnect and difficulties in maintaining close family ties. The key features are seamless scheduling of video and events, real-time updates on family members' availability, and IoT integrated home hub for centralized communication, smart notifications for birthdays, anniversaries, and special occasions. The impact is strengthen emotional bonds despite physical, despite physical distance by making communication more accessible and engaging. And Zihao is going to continue. Zihao.
Okay, thank you, Zoe. Now let me introduce our target group. Our primary focus is young adults who live abroad for education or work. These individuals often face challenges in staying emotionally and particularly connected with their families due to distance, time zones, and busy schedules. In addition to that, we also consider secondary users such as families of expatriates, international business professionals, people in long-distance relationships, and friends who want to maintain close social bonds despite geographic separations. We believe that our solution can bring value to all these groups by enhancing communication in a more seamless, emotional, and smart way. To understanding our users better, we use two-maintain approach. First, we conducted two future workshops, one online and one on campus. To gather real-world insights, this helps us identify common challenges, user expectations, and preferences in communication. For the future development of our project, we are planning prototyping and interactive testing, using co-design to build solutions with our users, not just for them. And we are also working on IoT synchronization and technical feasibility, ensuring smooth integration with smart home devices and wearables. These methods help us keep our users actively involved throughout the design process and ensure the technical side align with real needs. Let's welcome Mladen.
Yeah, so with conducting the workshop, we have identified challenges which our participants have in their life abroad. And the good news is that we already had a good first impression of what challenges the users have, which makes sense as we are all international students as well. And yeah, so the scheduling conflicts due to time zone difference and like totally different schedules are a hurdle for regular communication, and also not knowing when someone is available makes spontaneous calls rare. A big issue is that when calling, it's mostly on a surface level, like just talking about what everyone did. An emotional connection is like what most calls lack of. And yeah, having fun events in front of his laptop or smartphone is like rare. Living abroad also means missing out on family events and eventually missing out of traditions which shouldn't be forgotten. Especially elder people often lose almost complete contact to their grandkids because they can't handle small and nested smartphone user interfaces. Not only for elder people, but in general, scheduling on a phone with like multiple calendars is a mess, I think. As there are multiple apps, it is often annoying to switch or to combine the tools. Next slide, please. Yeah, as a solution to all these challenges, we have been thinking about possible solutions, and we suggest co-designing an app and a smart hub in form of a tablet. Before we go through possible app functions, I would like to explain the tablet a little bit further. So the tablet will be the main device for family homes and can be customized depending on the operating person's skill with a simple click. And voice assistant can do things without navigating through menus. And for elder people, we are planning to have an additional option which then could use like buttons or cards, which then are assigned for a specific action like calling your kids or something like that. Yeah, the tablet form factor will assure like good visibility for everyone alone or even in a group, and the size makes scheduling and keeping track of family activities in the calendar easy and nice. Yeah, the calendar will of course work across time zones and include suggestions for meetings. And with connectivity to Google Calendar and Outlook, we plan to make the switch or dual use on your phone really seamless. Having an exciting and living contact is what we all want during our calls. That is why we want to integrate suggested shared activities, family challenges, which can be like completed while calling or like during your week. What's funnier than a little competition with your loved ones? We want to include communication scores and shared achievements to encourage you for regular interaction with your loved ones. When being separate, we want to exchange like the things we experience, and for that we want to create a memory capsule in the cloud. That is a shared digital space to store memories like photos, home videos, all of your favorite meals. This can then be embedded into your home screen to let your loved ones track you throughout the day. In the end, an AI system can help you during your calls or remember what you should, or help you to remember things which you should like remind your loved ones later. Summing up your weekly activities from your memory capsule can be done by the assistant too and then sent to your loved ones. Our goal is kind of to become the Microsoft Teams for family communication, and yeah, of course, with that enhance the life of separated ones.
As we progress through the project, our focus has shifted toward refining our understanding through qualitative analysis. We're actually categorizing insights gathered from workshops, paying close attention to recurring points and requests for potential features. This helps us ensure that the final solution is rooted in real user needs. We are currently facing a few key challenges. First, there is the crucial issue of maintaining data privacy and security, especially since the platform supports family communications. Additionally, we are working on making IoT features both accessible and affordable so they are viable for a wide range of users. Another important hurdle is addressing hesitancy among certain user groups, particularly older adults and those who are more privacy cautious, who may be reluctant to adopt new technologies. Looking ahead, our next steps include conducting one final workshop to gather broader insights and finalize user priorities. Based on that feedback, we'll begin designing a prototype that better aligns with user expectations. We're also aiming to expand our IoT integration to improve overall efficiency and functionality. Once the prototype is ready, we'll initiate pilot testing with selected participants to gather real-world usability insights. These findings will then feed into our final analysis and presentation for project submission. Thank you for listening.